All right, welcome to another edition of the Freeform Rock Podcast, YouTube exclusives. So Lee, what's up, buddy?
The light is up.
Cheers,
I'm
brother.
doing okay. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. I don't know. I don't even have any subjects to talk about, but
Yeah, I wanted to say I want to apologize for whenever I've interrupted you.
yeah, that happens all the time.
Because every time that I interrupt you, it's not good.
All right.
And then I keep interrupting you, so I apologize for that. I did that as a joke. Ha 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 ha.
Well, you didn't have to say you did as a joke. I think people get you.
I don't want them to get me. I'm not a guy who's running away from the butterfly net. But I know what you mean. I like to say that some things I do is a joke, because then other stuff they don't know. But anyway, I'm thinking to myself, why don't we get into a subject of what are albums that to you are obscure, but everybody else thinks of as being a well-known album?
I have no idea on that. I do have some obscure bands that I don't think.
Well, I mean, or like, what's a group that you know that you think would be cool if other people knew of them, but you don't hear a lot of people talking about them?
Driving and Crying.
Okay, that's a group that I think you turned me on to. I would not have known of them otherwise. That's cool.
Fly Me Courageous is a fucking great album. You know, Build a Fire, Fly Me Courageous, fucking great band. And there's I think I know they're not obscure, but I think they get a lot of shit because they're Christian. Is Stryper. I think they don't get a lot. You know, I think Stryper is fucking awesome. And Michael Sweet is an amazing songwriter and singer. And I just got their new record, Sunbomb.
That's cool.
Sunbomb. It's with Tracy Guns of LA Guns and him, and it's really, really amazing album.
Right on. I mean, you know, Michael Sweet is a guy who I would like to interview, but I'm always thinking he might be a little bit too nice. And then, like, if I asked him a bunch of questions, he might be so nice of a guy that he isn't going to give any kind of dirt on anything. But hey, he might be a good guy to talk to. You know what I mean?
You know, Michael Sweet just said today, because, you know, Sunbomb is done with Tracy Guns, who's not a believer in Christ, right? And they asked him, why do you do albums with unbelievers? And he said, why not? He said, does it mean I'm a Christian and I can't work with people who are not unbelievers? You know, what's the big deal?
That's the same as saying you're in California. Why do you work with people who are in Texas? And it's like, well, why not? You know, everybody's an individual. And just because someone may or may not have a certain belief system, everybody has to be whoever they are. And the whole point is human understanding. If people get along with people and we don't fight and we accept each other for who we are, that's the main point of life.
Well, here's what he said, because I don't want to obscure what he said. It says, people constantly ask me, how can you work with a non-believer? Or why would you compromise your faith by working with a sinner? When I hear words like that, I shake my head. We are all sinners saved by grace. I work with people who don't share my faith because God loves them just as much as he loves me or you.
That's fine. You know, it's like, in truth, whatever belief system someone has, the point is, if you feel good about yourself and you feel comfortable with your belief system and you feel comfortable with other people and you're willing to work with other people, whoever you are, not necessarily you personally, but maybe you personally, but other people. I mean, the point is, just because someone might not be a total believer in a certain religion, that doesn't mean they're against it. It just means that each person has their own mindset. But if someone's a good-hearted person and they're a good musician, that's the point. You know, it's like, as long as someone's not doing harm to anybody, if someone's a decent person, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I mean? Yeah. Because I'll put it to you like this. I don't really like to talk a lot about religion. I'll just say, I don't go with labels. I'm neither an atheist nor an affiliated Christian, but I believe in what Jesus said. So in a way, I am a Christian, but not religiously. I'm more, I believe in what he said because of his words. And so it's like a philosophical thing. But I'm not an atheist. I don't believe in nothing. I believe that everything in the world is a part of the world, and that we all have to decide within ourselves what makes us feel whole.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
all.
want to get in religion because we're a music podcast, but I was talking about Michael Sweet and he's musical, he's
Yeah, yeah.
striper, and I think that he gets a lot of shit because of his faith. And the thing is, Christians are supposed to put ourselves out into the world and be around and set examples. So people telling him
Okay.
not to work with non-believers is ludicrous to me, because we're supposed to
Yeah.
be around you guys and we're supposed to be a light to you guys and we're supposed to set an example. I'll give one example of what I
Kudos
did.
to you, man.
I'll give you one example of what happened to me yesterday. I was at Jack in a Box and there's this line going straight in from here. I came from the side and I was behind this black truck, and then this other car pulls in. I was already there. And then she keeps trying to cut me off to get behind him. I already had my mobile order in, so all I had to do is go to the freaking box and say, hey, mobile order for Mark Taylor. So I get a drive through, it's already there. But I got pissed off because I'm human. I'm a sinner. I said, you're a fucking bitch. I said, why do you have to be so rude? I was here before you. And she goes, no, you weren't. You were here after me. I go, I was here a minute before you. And I said, you bitch. And then as soon as I said that, as soon as I did that, I go, Mark, that I judged myself. That was not Christian. Like, you just set an example of why people hate Christians. And
Okay.
I got depressed for a little bit, and then I prayed for forgiveness. I talked to my wife about it, and she said, we're human. We make mistakes, you know?
Yeah. The only thing that I will say is that the idea of sin, I'll say this. To me, the idea of people thinking of themselves as being sinners is the idea that they're feeling like how a parent might say you did wrong. In truth, life is about learning. There's no real such thing as sin. I mean, of course, if you want to believe in sin, that's the thing. But I mean, all I want to say is, it's people make mistakes because we're human. Instead of saying I sinned, instead say I made a mistake or I screwed up. But that's the way of life. And the thing is, when we learn, it's because when we learn, even if we make mistakes, if we learn from our mistakes, that's learning. So I think that if you take away the guilt aspect, if you just think, hey, I screwed up, or I didn't do right and I feel bad about it, that's just life. That has nothing to do with the religion. That has to do with just anybody. That's my point of view. But I respect what you say, and I'm totally cool with what you said.
Yeah, man. It's just
And of course you're like, when Lee talks like this, it's like that United States of America album. He's going with gibberish, and I don't know what the fuck he means. That's fine.
all right.
Let's just say this.
Well, let's do
Okay.
it. Let's
Now we're done.
I know what we could
with
do.
that.
This episode's about religion and music. It's like when I was a kid,
I don't mind what we're talking about. To me, I don't mind if we talk about religion or music. I think that it's a matter of what we want to talk about. If you don't, okay, if you want to change the subject, we can.
I thought you were I thought you were saying sorry for interrupting me, but
that's
I
have a big mouth, and I just wanted to say everyone has a voice and everyone is cool.
It's like the Smiths, Big Mouth strikes again. Oh, Big Mouth, la 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 la.
Okay.
Big Mouth, la 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 la. Big Mouth strikes again.
I don't know that song, but it sounds like something I'd want to hear.
It's a fucking amazing song. It's off The Queen Is Dead by fucking the Smiths. Didn't we review that album? Big Mouth.
Queen is Dead?
The Queen Is Dead by the Smiths. We reviewed that. Big Mouth. It talks about it talks about Joan of Arc and her Walkman started to melt.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you
that
mean.
I have no right to my place in the human race. Oh, Big Mouth, la la la.
That's
la, la.
cool.
But
that's cool.
I just want to get into this. This is religion and music are kind of together here, because
why don't we talk about my hand? Hi there.
Come on, let me get to my point, man. You're killing me, Lee. It's like fucking that guy from Sit and Sleep. You're killing me, Larry.
All right, I'll shut up for a moment and let you speak.
Okay. When I was a kid, I had a grandpa as a pastor. And he didn't like any of my music. He didn't like any movies. I play movies and they'd be saying fuck, 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 fuck. And he'd come in, that's not good, Mark. You shouldn't be watching movies like that. And I would sneak them. Seriously, I'd turn them down, watch Pulp Fiction, watch shit like that, you know. Or I remember when ladies would show boobs, I'd change the channel when my mom walked in. We had HBO, man. We watched Porky's, man. I watched Porky's. I watched that shit. But
yeah, I love that movie.
But I remember my grandpa didn't really like any of my music. Maybe he liked the Beatles here and there or something like that. But he liked Glenn Miller. He liked all those big band stuff. That's the stuff that he was into. But I played Striper, To Hell with the not To Hell with the Devil. I played Soldiers Under Command and read him the lyrics saying, "We are the soldiers on God's command. We fight the good fight, two-edged sword in our hand. The battle is raging, fought so easily. We win without sin." You know, and he looked at me and goes, "That is a great message that they are sending there. I really enjoyed that, Mark. You should be a preacher." And he even tried to get me to go to preacher schools, trying to kind of sneak it on me. He didn't really think he knew me, because in a public setting on video, I'm fine, man. I could sit here and talk. In a public setting, I can't sit there and talk to a bunch of people.
I hear you.
I can't sit there and do it unless I know everybody in the audience, and then I'm fine. Or unless I have a couple drinks of alcohol, like Raj in The Big Bang Theory, where he couldn't talk to women unless he was inebriated on alcohol. I don't know if you ever watched The Big Bang Theory.
Tiny bit.
Kelly Cuckoo is hot. Man,
okay.
It's like my grandpa tried to get me into a preacher school, tried to do this when I wasn't working, watching my grandma who had Alzheimer's at that time, helping my mom out who was manic depressive at that time. I was going through a lot of shit. But music got me through that. Music saved me. And the thing is, God gave me the music because he made these people who made the music.
Okay.
And I don't like Slayer. I know they one guy, Tom Morello, says he's a practicing Catholic and la la la. I didn't care for the upside down crosses, but I would have listened to the music if I could stand the singer. I couldn't stand the singer's voice. And I wouldn't get into Maiden for years because I thought they were devil worshippers. Because that's the mindset I had. But when I started reading the lyrics, it was literature, history, it was World War II. It was about fucking the Rime of the Ancient Mariner was fucking literature. They weren't, and the 666 song, they quoted the Bible. 666 is the number of man, a human number. That is in the Bible. And the thing is, he was saying that he was having a dream about Armageddon.
Yeah. Bruce Dickinson and Steve Harris they read literature.
Yes, it's like I saw a meme with like Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted. It says, what if Iron Maiden were sit here by teachers to teach us literature and stuff? It's like they're very literal. It's not like they're saying worship the devil, love Satan. They're talking about what's in the Bible, and they're not changing the words of the Bible. They're not sitting there mixing it up and giving a narrative on the Bible. They're actually saying what the Bible said. 666 is the number of the man. It's a human number.
The number is apparently supposed to be 66% of the people are going to be against God. It's just saying like 2/3 of the people are going to be not following the Bible. That's all. It's not a number of a person, it's a number of a percentage.
No, but in the Bible it says it's a human number, it's a number of man. It's like, if you notice, I'm not getting all religious here on anybody, but
don't worry about it.
God,
hey, I started talking about religion. God, we can too. We should be able to do it if we want.
God uses math. I hate fucking math. Just get that. Everything he did was sevens, done in 777, and man is in sixes. If you look at the Revelations, everything is numbers. And the thing is, he goes by the old Israeli calendar. He doesn't go by today's calendar, the Roman calendar. So everything you have, you got to think of in the old Jewish calendar,
Yeah.
Because they didn't have 365 days in a year. I think it was 350 or something in a year in the old Jewish calendar.
My year, it's one whole big fucking day that lasts a year. But that's me.
I'm just saying, man, I couldn't. It's like I was into Motley Crue. I had their posters all over the wall. I had fucking Shout at the Devil. I had all that shit. And then I listened to this brainwashing thing by a couple of preachers called Why Not Rock. They fucking went into why you shouldn't listen to Motley Crue. Why you shouldn't listen to John Mellencamp? Because he tells you sex hurts so good, And I got rid of all my Motley Crue tapes. I got rid of that. And then about 3 months later, I go, fuck, I'm an idiot. And I got them back. There's preachers out there who fucking just down things because they want to down things. But you got to remember, God created these people. They are here because of God. They're here for God's purpose. Okay. Everybody's here for God's purpose. You don't believe that, but I believe that. And the thing is, I love music. I love art.
I'm not saying I don't. What I'm just saying is that there's a difference to me in interpretation. To me, everything in life was created by itself. But if someone else like you thinks that it, quote, it, unquote, is God, it just might be a matter of semantics. We might be talking about a similar thing. We're just using different words. That's all I want to say.
Hey man, I'm a believer.
But no, I'm not. I am nothing against God. I wish God well. Okay.
But I'm just saying, man, but I'm not gonna force God because it does tell you in the Bible, do not force me on anybody. And you have these preachers out there forcing God, judging you, telling you you're a sinner, you're going to hell. How do they know you're going to hell? You could be on your deathbed and accept Jesus Christ like the thief did on the cross.
Yeah.
You don't know what a person is going to be before you don't know a person's heart. Only God knows your heart. And that people should not say you're going to hell. They should not judge you, because judge not, at least ye be judged.
Yeah.
Throw the first stone. At the
I like what you're saying, Mark. In fact, this is more interesting than our music podcast.
Well, I'm bringing this into music because
I know, but I mean, I'm saying it's good.
You have these people, not elitist music opinions that sit there and tell you, you suck because you like Poison. You suck because you don't like the groups I don't like. I know you say that as a joke, Lee, but these other people are serious, and they fucking piss me off so much that they one thing that pisses me off, and I think they're idiots, I'm sorry, I'm not meaning to offend anybody, is when they talk about Van Halen with Sammy Hagar, and they said it's more like Vangina. But do you know the vagina is the strongest part of a body, male or female? That thing is like it can have a baby, it could stretch, it could come back, it goes in. It's like the strongest part of a female's anatomy.
Yeah.
And it's stronger than a fucking dick. So when they call Van Hagar Vangina, I think it's a compliment, because fucking a vagina is fucking strong as hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I consider it a compliment when they call them Vangina, China.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is a band that you can't understand why people like them? You asked me that, kind of.
The group that I'll mention is a group that you would agree with, and that's the group called Fun. They're horrible, but I would say that I don't love Cutting Crew, but I do like two of their songs. But I would say a group that I don't actually like a lot of King's X. A lot of people do, but I'm like, I don't know why. They don't sound great to me.
Do you like the singer of King's X? Do you like his tone, his voice?
I just don't like the songs. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I hate his sound, but I mean, if someone has a good sound, but it's not a good song, then hey, is there a song that, regardless of the vocals, you just don't like the actual song? Or are you someone who will like a song anyway if the vocals are good? Is there any song that you like, or any song you don't like?
I don't like a lot of songs, dude. I don't like the Gangnam Style or freaking I'm Too Sexy.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let's just say
I don't like Trick. I don't like fucking.
If a great singer did Gangnam Style, would you still probably think, "Oh my word, why is he singing this?"
Yes.
Yeah.
If Steve Perry were to sing Gangnam Style, I go, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, if Steve Perry did Gangnam Style, I would want to erase the music I might be into hearing only his vocals and that's it. But yeah, Gangnam Style, I mean, it was also meant to be a joke. It wasn't even meant to be serious. This guy did Gangnam Style as a satire, and
I know.
everybody understood it. It's like Bugs on Cheese, even though I'm not going to say it's a bad song, but when I did it, I did it with my stuffed toy, and I went, "We are bugs on cheese. We are bugs on cheese." And then because of people who liked it, I decided to make it a real song. But I can't find the original version because without getting into it, I think it was erased.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do at the end of this video? I'm gonna play the Dr. Fuck version of Bugs on Cheese. I'm gonna add
That's
it.
cool.
I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna try to end the show with something that, you know, like a cool fucking weird song. But you know what band that I've always hated, and they didn't do it as a fucking satire? Fucking Dexy's Midnight Runners. I cannot stand Come On Eileen.
Um, I don't like their outfits. I think that
Their outfits are horrible. It's like
they're wearing overalls that look dirty, and to me, they make even Adele, when she was heavier set, look fashionable in comparison. And so to me, Dexy's Midnight Runners, that song, they look like they're like ditch diggers, like they wore chimney sweep outfits.
That's what I said to my wife. They look like chimney
just kind of
sweepers.
look dumb.
That's what I said to my wife yesterday. I go, they look like chimney sweepers. And she said, no, they don't. But you agree with me. Thank God somebody saw that.
Yeah.
They're so dirty looking, and the girls are hot, and but they're wearing no fucking bad fashion shit. Night Ranger, man.
Yeah, they there's really no difference between them and the men. They all look the same.
They look androgynous. It's like, I want to see some boobs, man. I want to see some leg. I'm not being a misogynist or anything.
No, I understand.
I just think women should look like women. You don't see men wearing makeup unless you're a glam artist. But
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't hate that song, but I mean, I respect your opinion. I think it's to me, it's like if that was a piece of food on my plate and the rest of the food was good, I'd probably eat the rest of the food, and I would bring that part back and say I'm done.
I just want to say another thing about these one-hit wonders. Fucking what the fuck? Why do people buy fucking shit like that? Why do they get suckered into buying I'm Too Sexy, fucking Come On Eileen, fucking what's that fucking other song I fucking hate? Fucking man, I just had it in my head. Oh man, it's so fucking terrible. Fucking Macarena. They get suckered.
Ew.
They get suckered into these fucking, hey Macarena. I don't think those people who buy those songs are music fans. I just think they're into what's popular.
Would you believe that the reason why I do get on my case on people who like certain albums that I don't like on certain Facebook groups, but they're rock albums, is because to me, the difference is, to me, those particular albums sound to me like how the Macarena is, or like how Come On Eileen is, or like
Mickey.
the Fred thing.
Right Said Fred.
So to me, I I know a lot of people like the song Photograph. I don't like it. I like several songs off of Pyromania, and I will be honest about that. But to me, photograph, I don't want
Dude,
you.
that song is so
Photograph to me sounds like hold on for one more day. Da 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 da. Oh, on the one the pain.
but the
Oh,
thing
da, da,
is,
da, 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 da,
the
da.
thing is about
I hate that Wilson Phillips album.
I hate that Wilson Phillips album too. High five.
And
You know, but they do have great harmonies. I'll give you that.
I I actually saw the video again recently, and
They had their shirts tucked in.
they look fucking good. But the thing is,
Did you ever see the
I
blonde in
actually
Caddyshack
wanted to
2?
hear the song, but I forced myself to stop because I told myself, why do I want to hear a song just because they look so good? But the
It's
thing
like
is,
me buying the Mariah Carey first album because I thought she was hot. And then I like some of those songs though on that album. I'll give her that. She does have a great voice.
I actually, the first time I heard Mariah Carey, and I liked some of her stuff, but I was very disturbed because I was like Vision of Love. It sounded like even though I like cold weather, it sounded like I was in a refrigerator. It was like it gave me chills. And I was like, this is fucking weird. Now I do like it.
I love Vision of Love and I like Someday. That's a great song. You know, I didn't like it when she went all hip hop and shit, you know, but that's okay.
Do you like Swing Out Sister?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, God damn it, I love them.
Of course you do. No, it's not.
But I know what you mean.
You know what? I know another album I want to review from the 80s. Because we just did Wham, which will come out in July. So yeah, people, we did Wham, Make It Big. And Lee isn't going to tell you his opinion of it right now because we want you to listen to it. So shut up, Lee.
I'm shutting up.
The band I have always loved is fucking the Pet Shop Boys in the album Please.
I don't even know that album.
You never heard West Side Girls?
Yeah, I know that.
Do you know I got the brains, you got the let's make lots of money?
I know that.
Dude, they are an amazing band. You know, I love them.
You want me to listen to Pet Shop Boys, please?
Yes, please.
Fuck.
I want to give people curveballs on the show like you do. I want to be more like you, Lee.
But you're not giving good curveballs.
Dude, we'll see when you listen to the Pet Shop Boys album.
God damn. Fuck you, okay.
Well, I haven't, and also I want to do Depeche Mode Black Celebration, which is my first favorite Depeche Mode album.
What?
Depeche Mode Black Celebration. Yeah.
I don't know that album, but I like the title.
Yeah. The song is amazing. Let's have a black celebration.
You're picking stuff that I haven't heard of.
That's what I want to do. Because you pick shit I don't hear.
I mean, you're picking. You're not the one who's supposed to know about stuff that I don't know. I'm the one who's supposed to be that.
Dude, I'm into The Cure. Duran Duran's new single "Invisible" is fucking amazing.
You know the album, the Top by The Cure?
Yes.
I'd like to do that.
We could do that.
Up Here by the Echo and the Bunnymen?
I know all Echo and the Bunnymen, dude. I love them.
You're mind blowing me, man.
I love Echo. I love Susie the Banshees also.
Cool with them sometimes.
Like, dude, if we do The Cure, the Top, I need to get Nate Atchison on that album. He's a huge Cure fan.
Okay.
Because he loves The Cure, and I want a Cure fan. I had Bill Wang before. Well, you were on here since the beginning, but you weren't the like main co-host.
Yeah.
I had Bill Wang, and that episode sounded so shitty. The head on the door, and Bill even called me out on it because I didn't know you had to wear headphones And I fucking echoed. It was horrible sounding, but I ain't gonna delete it. But you know what I want to redo? I want to redo albums I did with fucking Andrew Jacobs. I want to do, this is what I want to do. I want to write down all the Andrew Jacobs episodes I did. And we're doing this album on, we're doing all the albums we did on Andrew Jacobs, just a quick run through. And I want to hear your opinion on those songs really quick. And just do, hey,
I'm not really quick with my opinions.
but that's fine. But the thing is, I want to do it in
keep-
one.
I
I want to
keep
do it.
talking.
I want to go write down Survivor, Caught in the Game, Kiss, Hot in the Shade, this album, and we all do it in one big. We fucking do it with Lee's opinions.
You mean another Survivor album?
Yeah, Caught in the Game with Dave Beckley.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I'm cool with them.
No, but I want to do it in one podcast. Okay, we're going to start with Caught in the Game. What's your opinion on this song? What's your opinion on? I just get your opinions because everybody knows my opinion.
You mean, in other words, like 1 minute to talk about the whole album?
Yes.
That's a cool idea.
I'm going to write down every album I did with Andrew Jacobs, and you're going to come and you're going to give your opinion on all those albums in one show.
I like that. That's a fucking good idea. You're damn, man. You're thinking like a Lee Gerstmann guy now.
Well, because that was the biggest mistake I ever made, is fucking having Andrew on there. You know why? Because he fucking promoted the fucking show so much. I got a lot of downloads. Fuck that guy. He fucking deleted me and blocked me for no fucking reason. So fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I wish him well. I'm not gonna talk shit about him, but fuck, man. He was boring. He's like, I go back and listen to those episodes, dude. Like, I listened to the episodes with Terrence. I go, why did I do this? And then with the fake Lee Sinclair, I'm going, fuck, she didn't even do her homework on any of this album. She said, next. At least you listen to the shit.
Because maybe you pick, sometimes you pick podcast people the same way you pick albums. You don't have any kind of clue.
Well, dude, I had you.
I'm being funny.
I picked you as the full-time co-host, so I'm kind of smart here. Come on.
Well, you picked me after 10 other people.
Well, actually, if you go back to the first 10 episodes, I think you're on like 3 of the episodes. So
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, I know you're fucking with me. But fuck, man, I'm gonna go right down.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have anything going on. I'd be with my rubber toy.
After we do your next episode, my episode is gonna be correcting the wrongs with you. I'm gonna write down every episode I did with Andrew Jacobs, and I'm gonna have you give me your opinions on those albums.
So it's called Correcting the Wrong.
Correcting the Wrongs.
That means I have a whole bunch of fucking albums to listen to that I won't like. Thank you. Man.
Well, I think you only did about 7 podcasts, so you're not that bad.
Yeah, that's 7 albums too much. but I'll still fucking listen. Fuck.
All right. Well, let's get out of here. Let's not bore the people too much, man. All right, man. Well, Lee, you need to say goodbye, brother.
Goodbye, brother.
And you know what to do after this. Give me the notes, man. Say goodbye again.
I know. You keep telling me to do the notes like I'm a fucking wingding.
Hey, that's all you have to do, man. I fucking edit it, put the shit up.
I know, but I mean, it's like my cousin. It's like I had a whole big bag of stuff that I had to carry, and I asked her to just carry a small little bottle of orange juice or something. And she said, I'm sorry. It's too much for me to carry. Can you carry it?
Well, you know why I just want to tell you why I came up with that idea is because I went back because I'm in a Survivor.
It's a good idea. I told you that.
I know, but why I came up with the idea because I went back and I wanted to share the Survivor episodes I did, and I swear I did Caught in a Game with you, but we didn't. It was Andrew Jacobs. I shared in a Survivor group. I shared the Too Hot for Sleep episode, but I wouldn't share the fucking Caught in a Game because I was embarrassed because Andrew was on it.
Yeah.
I go, I need to get Lee to fucking give his opinions on this shit.
You know that I'm a fucking asshole, but I'm a fun asshole.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Say goodbye again because I fucking went off topic.
Okay. Goodbye. Blah, 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 blah.
Later.